Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this McFarlane Toys figure, and it is Deathstroke, and from the Multiverse line. These are great. I am liking this line a lot. And here's a picture of Deathstroke. Wow, that looks really good. Other figures are available, and already review a bunch of these, so you guys can check out my videos to see the rest of them. So let's get. Alright, then here we have Deathstroke outside the packaging, and there's the figure, and there's the trading card. The card that comes in, same as the design is the same as the back of the box. And then on the back, from Batman Arkham Origins. So yeah, let's get back to the figure. Let's take a look at this Deathstroke here. I like it. He looks quite good, actually. And I don't have the DC Collectibles version anymore because I sold it a while back, and so this is the Deathstroke I have from, well, this is a 7-inch line, but the one I had was a 6-inch, so this is a little bit taller, and I have to say this is cleaner as far as the pristine look instead of the weather look which DC Collectibles gave us. So I mean, if you like the weather look, so you might want to go with the DC Collectibles. But if you like the clean look, the pristine look, then maybe you want to go with this one. And I'll go over articulation real quick, but oops, sorry about that. So just want to show you guys what it looks like from front to back. There's the side. So if you own a few of these DC figures from McFarlane Toys, then you pretty much know what to expect as far as range of motion. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick what the range of motion is. It comes with a sword. Just, oh, sorry about that. There you go. There's a sword. Nice. Rubbery, of course. And then here's the figure. And head. Let's see, good range. You could go side to side. You could go up a little bit, about that much, and then down. Yeah, that's about it. So if you want to give them a little bit more range, all you have to do is just heat it up a little bit, and you should be able to move it a little bit smoother, and probably give them a little bit more range. Then shoulder pads are rubbery. Let's see, right here and right here. So it doesn't really impede with the articulation that much. And then shoulders are, of course, ball hinge joints and ratcheting system. So it could go up about that much. Same on this side because of those rubbery shoulder pads. Doesn't get in the way. And then, let's see, bicep, there is a swivel joint. Rotate this arm back down, so there you go, right there. Bicep, no, that's not the bicep actually. Let me, arms, double joints, sorry, double joints right there. So it can go quite far actually, look at that. Past 90 degrees. And then this arm is a little stuck. This is a little bit easier to move. There's the bicep swivel. I have to fix the other arm. And then the wrists are on ball hinge joint. And then as for the torso, this is a little rubbery in here, the abdominal section. But it is still super tight where you can't really do any ab crunch or anything like that. There is a waist joint, which seems to be a ball joint. But you can't do too much. I mean, all I could do is just swivel a little bit here and a little bit there. And then these are the hinge joints, the T-joint, crotch, and then so. Okay, one thing to watch out for when you bend the legs. When you bend the leg, this piece does stick out a little bit. right here, back here. So if you want to put the leg back in, you gotta make sure you readjust this cheek here. Make sure this piece goes outside of this piece down here. So it sits like that. So when you're done, it should look like this. Alright, so after messing with this figure for a little bit, this figure definitely needed a pistol. Deathstroke would have used a pistol along with the sword, so it would have been nice if the sword, if the pistol was removable from the holster, so he could hold it with one hand. But right now I'm having him hold the sword with both hands because he's lacking another weapon, and the other hand is also on a gripping position, so it would be best for him to grip the sword with both hands, otherwise he'll have a weird looking hand not doing anything with it. And another thing is make sure you heat up the hands before you grip the sword, because the hands are super hard. Once you heat it with a hairdryer for about 10 seconds, it'll be soft enough where you could grip the sword with ease, actually. So yeah, there you go. I mean, it looks gorgeous. I really do like it. The look of him, it's very intense, and I like the mask. It's a little wider than the DC collectibles, if I remember correctly. I remember the DC collectibles was a little skinnier around the chin area. This one is a little wider around the jaw area, which I like. So I think it looks better. Whether this is more accurate or not, I am not sure. I don't study it too meticulously with these characters. So I mean, I do like it when he's holding a sword like this. So this is how I'm gonna keep him, and let's do a comparison. So of course he's not gonna fit in with other 6-inch figures. 6-inch figures, because this figure is 7-inch. 7 inches tall, so it's not going to fit in with those 1/12 scale figures. But with NECA, it does fit in quite nicely. Here I have the Green Lantern from NECA, and I think it works perfectly with it. Granted that he's on a base, so he's a shy bit taller, but yeah, I think they fit in quite nice. So at the end of the day, I think this is well worth the price. I mean, for 20 bucks, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You get a highly detailed figure, very poseable. Granted that he is, I wish he has a abdominal articulation, little kind of like the Hasbro, where they have the ratcheting joints, abdominal section. That would have been great, because especially for Deathstroke, he could have done some dynamic poses with the ab crunch, but granted that he doesn't have it, so it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. And another thing he could benefit, it's a pistol that he could actually hold, so that would have been nice. And everything else is no complaint. I mean, it's a figure I'll definitely get, and I do highly recommend this. So there you go. There's a Deathstroke from McFarlane Toys, and thanks for watching.